Oh, hi there, you're back. Well, welcome to Casa de Lauder. Come on in, shut the door behind you and get comfy. I'll make you a wee cup of tea because you're about to have your earballs blown off. I'm your host, Paul McCallum, and this is Lauder's Tracks of the Week. Well, I love Canada, and I love METZ, and I love that METZ are back, yes! Their latest single, Light Your Way Home, features the guest vocals of Black Mountain's Amber Weber, and it's a bit of a departure from their usual sound. Known for slapping you around the face with their pulverising sonics, Light Your Way Home is far more shoegazy than we're used to hearing. The band have said they were listening to a lot of Jesu and Low when writing the track, and you can hear these influences pouring out alongside rasping guitars. The single is taken from the band's fifth album, Up on Gravity Hill, which is out in April. Do I like culture? Yes. Do I like bodegas? Absolutely. Especially the ones with cute little cats lying in the biscuits. Aww. I also very much enjoy Bodega's lively new track, Cultural Consumer 3. Unfortunately, modern society has meant we are welded to the capitalist environment that we inhabit, exposed to and addicted by consumerism, the purchasing of commodities and services. Bodega have explored these themes on tracks 1 and 2, the cultural consumer character developing throughout the arc. On Cultural Consumer 3, the band's Ben Hosey describes the character as a new ager who's blasting a killer curated playlist in his car on the way to the airport to fly to a meditation retreat in Taiwan. But despite this, he's just buying a lot of crap. I mean, we can all identify with that, can't we? Personally, if I was to join a cult, have to live with people I don't know, and whose views are often deemed to be strange or extreme, I'd want to join Softcult. The uber-cool duo from the town just outside one of my favourite cities of Toronto have been making waves with their lo-fi alternative rock sound. We love Softcult here at Lauder, and their latest track, Spiralling Out, is another to add to the ever-growing list. The tune is hazy, dreamy, and a wee bit broody, and is taken from their forthcoming EP, Heaven, which drops in May. Some call him the Archduke, some call him the Prince. I prefer the king of alt-rock, emo and tender solo ditties. Literally no one calls him any of these things. He is, of course, Jonah Matranga, and Jonah has been a very busy king recently. After last week's release of Pool with Sons of Alpha Centauri, Jonah has been working with Plutocracy Planet, who have released the wicked But You Said. If you dig far, soaring vocals and brutal heavy guitars, I think you might be full of beans. Plutocracy Planet is one for the emo OGs, as the kids say, enlisting the help of Braids, Bob Nana, American Football's Mike Kinsella, the Get Up Kids' Matt Pryor, the aforementioned Jonah Matranga, and many, many more. I'm so excited by this whole release, I think I need to lie down. Thick. No, not you, silly. This is the new track from New York punk Thick, who have just released their brand new single, Father. Despite the collective groan of agreement from mums all around the world when they hear the words thick and father in the same sentence, this track is a tribute to bassist and vocalist Kate Black's late father. A stirring, poignant epic with a memorable chorus that will have you reaching for the repeat button. Described by Kate as being the first time she's tapped into sadness and loss without a snarky comeback, Father is a track that you should be sticking on your latest angsty playlist. Australia's Grace Cummings has been acclaimed far and wide since the release of her debut album in 2019. Her 60s folk revival sound captured a nation and spread across the world. Grace has just dropped single Ramona, and it highlights the incredible talent she possesses. Grace's unbelievable voice takes centre stage, powerful, mature, and utterly heartfelt. Grace has described the song as a reference to two of the most momentous songs in her life, Bob Dylan's To Ramona and The Wizard of Oz's If I Were King of the Forest. And Ramona is a striking piece of music in its own right.
Pick up your heart there on the ground. It's nothing at all now.
Some people think it's cruel to keep indoor pets, believing they should be free to exhibit natural behaviours in the wild. Well, that's certainly the case with these little critters, as Indoor Pets, the band by the way, have unleashed their brand new song Dopamine Girls. Taken from their forthcoming second album, Pathetic Apathetic, the tune's banging from start to finish. The band state that it's Limp Bizkit without the red cap and testosterone, Sum 41 if they listened to Definitely Maybe, and Disturbed if they weren't so disturbed. What a mix. As a former merch monkey and all-round on-tour jack of all trades, I was immediately drawn to Merch Girl by London band Fresh. It's been a few years since they released their album Raise Hell, and the band, who confess to loving emo, shredding, touring and oat milk, have unveiled this upbeat punky number. Tinged with a 90s filter, Merch Girl is an intoxicating mix of part punk, part pop and irresistible indie that'll get you jiving on the dance floor. Jesus Christ, jiving. Am I from the 1950s?
But I'm just a much girl.
We all like to relax, right? I can see you there at home or at work, you slacker, get back to work, lightening the load, kicking back and chilling out. Well, what if I told you we could double your relaxation? I think you'd say, isn't that the shoegaze wonder band So Totally's forthcoming new album? And I'd say yes, yes it is. The band have shared their newest single from this album, having just dropped the captivating Dos Roses. A wall of hazy guitars are accented by the gorgeous call and response of male-female vocals, wrapping you up in a warm, fuzzy blanket of shoegaze goodness. Florida's Smelter have just dropped an absolute belter of a track with their latest single, In Spades. It's like a Woolworth's pick and mix of genres with elements of shoegaze, grunge and 90s alt-rock. If you were to mix Smashing Pumpkins, Swerve Driver and Feeder, you'd have some kind of Frankenstein's monster, or in Smelter's case, Frankencool's monster. The single was produced by Torch's Jonathan Nunez, and you can definitely hear that triumphant, euphoric edge that Torch has become famous for. Well, that's all we have time for another Louder Tracks of the Week. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and get involved in the comment section and let us know what you think of some of the tracks that we played for you today. There's also a little link in the description where you can listen to the tracks in full at your pleasure. Thank you for joining us, and hopefully we'll see you next week.